Alright, so mabilisan lang, AFAR process costing. So, reminder lang tayo kasi the more na nagpa-practice tayo, the more na maintindihan natin yung relationship between the numbers. So, ang gustong i-point out ng problem na ito is yung how you treat yung continuous na normal spoilage, okay? And yung effect niya when it comes to FIFO and weighted average method. So here, so another thing na I want to mention in advance is yung abnormal spoilage. So ang treatment yan is period cost. Okay? So no matter what, expense siya on the period it was um, incurred. And sa normal spoilage, sometimes yung problem would give you an amount for normal spoilage. Let's say for example in this case 2,000 and indirectly bibigyan ka na ang spoilage na lumabas sa process is 3,000. So impliedly yung 1,000 doon is already abnormal spoilage. So in this problem, binigay sa atin yung 1,000. I'm just trying to say na sometimes it wouldn't explicitly provide that information. So let's do it. By the way, yung mga type of questions for exams or pre-boards or whatnot, sometimes ganito na siya. So, 3 questions in one. So, isa-solve mo talaga lahat. Well, you're lucky if yung, like, in this case, so isang hindi naman pare-parehas yung mga first number, so we could only solve one. Parang ganun. But in some cases, dalawa yung parehas sa first number. So, the technique is to select yung column or at least yung number, yung figure na tinatanong wherein magkakaiba yung mga values. So that's the idea. So because the goal is makatipid tayo sa oras. Mahirap ang FAR, MS. So time pressure siya. So the more na items na masagutan natin, the better. And the more accurate, the better. So accuracy and at the same time speed. Yun yung goal natin. Okay, let's start. So, na-adapt ko yung method ni Sir Brad no, sa Pinnacle. Ang ginagawa niya is yung transferred out, ina-account niya na agad is one line item. Or at least, sinaseparate niya pa rin pala. But, it just composed of the beginning, yan, and started and transferred. So, ginaganyan na lang. And then you have your normal normal loss and abnormal loss. Sabihin lang natin AL, and then your end, ganyan na lang, and then your total. So ganyan lang siya simple kasi our goal is not to present it yung our goal is to make shortcuts as much as possible. So I have my percent here. I already know that, and this is my peso value. That's my material. Yan yung column ng material ko, and yung other would be your contribution. Oh, sorry. Conversion. Yan. Conversion cost. No? So percent and then may peso. So ganyan lang. I mean, you don't have to do that sa actual exam kasi bibilisan mo nga, di ba? Your memory should know na nandyan yung mga figures. Or you just want to una, gawin mo lang yung mga percent. Well, too much stuff that talking. Let's do it. So, beginning. So, this is FIFO, no? FIFO. And we have a note here that says that the materials are added at the start of the process, which is usual. But you have to be careful kasi sometimes you wouldn't say that. And yung 60%, make sure na naiintindihan mo yun. Sometimes would say 60% incomplete. So careful ka lang. Ang dami mo ng sinunod tapos mali pala yung intindi mo dun. Just be careful. 80% complete, so sometimes you would say 80% incomplete. All right. So what we're accounting in the beginning is the portion that's not complete. Kasi nga, yun yung gagawin mo this month, di ba? So if it says 60% complete, you will only account for the 40% completion na gagawin mo this month. If it's 5-0. Okay? Uunahin mo, na i-account muna dito sa process nito yung mga gagawin mo this month. Or nagawa mo na actually this month. Excluding yung sa beginning mo nga. Kasi nga 5-0. Okay? So, there. So, yung materials, yung column ko ng materials, I would say this would be 0%. And then, I would do 40% na lang dito sa conversion cost. And then, what else? Yung started and transferred, of course, always 100% to. Then 100%. You know what? I think kukulangin tayo sa space because we don't have the values yet. Sorry. This should be percent. Percent. And then pesos. Okay. Percent and then pesos. Okay. Wait lang ha. Unahin muna natin yung mga values pala. So yung beginning ko, malinaw naman dyan, that's 10K. 10K. And then yung total ko, this would be mali. This would be started and transferred tapos yung beginning ko. So that's 100, no? That's 100K. Yung ending ko malinaw naman nakalagay diyan 15K. Tapos yung normal ko is 2K, 1K, and then yung started and transferred ko. So balancing figure ko na lang yun, no? So 100 minus 15 minus 1 minus 2 minus 10, that's 72. Okay? So, alam ko na yung transferred out ko is 82, which is sinabi rin dito. Kahit hindi niya sabihin, yun yung lalabas kasi. So, sa figure ko. So, ayun. And then, yung percentage, 0% ako dito kasi materials are added. And I don't want to account for that dito sa process na to. So, I will just separately account it later. Which is makikita mo. And then, yung 60% complete, ang ginawa lang this month is 40% lang siya. Okay? And then for started and transferred, that's 100% always. 100%. And then normal loss, inspection, sabi niya dito, is at 100%. So malalaman pa lang siya in the end. So that's 100% na. 100% din dito. And then yung abnormal would be also 100%. 100%. Yung ending is, ano sabi niya? Yung materials would be, of course, 100% na dito. Kasi, yan, nailagay na lahat. Kasi nga sabi niya, added at the start of the process. So, yung mga natira naman dyan, yung sa ending niya, would come from the started and transferred, of course. Kasi yung mga beginning, most likely na transferred out ngayon lahat. So, yung sa conversion, ending work in process would be 80% complete. So, lang nagawa talaga natin dito is 80% siya. Okay? So, again, kung sinabi niya na 80% incomplete, then ang nagawa lang is 20%. So, yun lang. Now, i-multiply na lang natin yan mga yan sa percent dito sa amount na to, dito. Mga amounts dito. So, that's 0. And that's 4,000. And of course 72 yan dito. 72K, 2K. Yung normal loss ina-account pa natin dito kasi why? Kasi discrete eh. May inspection point. So yung continuous hindi niya alam kung saan point siya talaga nawawala. So continuous ang accounting mo doon. By the way, pag continuous yung loss, it would mean that i-spread out mo siya. So, mag-spread siya may spread, may amount na may spread siya. Kasi nga, amount of, what do you call this, ini-neglect mo siya, hindi mo siya i-account. Sabihin ko na in advance, no? Para alam mo na yung expectation mo. So, in this case, kasi nga, discrete siya. So, why? Paano mo malalaman na discrete? Meron kang inspection point. So, yan. So, tingnan mo yung mga ibang problem, uniformly. Pag nakita mo itong uniformly throughout the process, continuous ang accounting mo dyan. So, hindi mo siya lalagyan ng percentage. So, technically, zero siya. May spread siya, may amount na mapupunta sa cost of goods sold, may mapupunta sa work in process, may mapupunta sa, what do you call this? Sa expense. May mapupunta rin doon kasi nga paghati-hatian na nila kasi nga hindi mo siya in-account as if na-spread out siya all over the place. Ganun. Now, let's continue. So, this is 1K. This is 15K. Alright, so 80% of 15,000. That's 12K dito. So, kung saan-saan na lang ako naglalagay kasi ganun din naman gagawin mo. So, 1K here. This 2K. This is 72K. So, total natin, that's 72 plus 2 plus 1 plus 15. Okay, that's 90. 90K here. Yung sa kabila, 4 plus 72 plus 2 plus 1 plus 12, 91. Tama ba? Ulit lang. 72 plus 2 plus 1 plus 15. That's 90. 4 plus 7 plus 2 plus 1 plus 12. 91. Tama. So, ito yung EUP na natin, no? Dalawa yan. EUP. EUP ng conversion tsaka EUP ng materials. So, yan. Ngayon, kunin natin yung amount dito. Yung current month lang. Dito sa current month lang tayo, ha? Current month. That's 180 for materials. That's 180. 180K divided by 90K. Yan. Para makukuha natin yung cost per EUP. Okay? So, that's cost to EUP yung 180 natin. The other one, mapapansin mo, hindi natin tinagdag muna to. Kasi, again, that's from the beginning. Part yan neto. Itong 10K na to. Yan. So, yan yung 60%. Yan yung 60%. This one. At, sorry, that's 100% of materials para. This is 60% of the conversion cost na nagamit din sa beginning na yan. In FIFO, you don't account for that yet. Okay, so cost per EUP, 180,000 divided by 90,000. So, that's 2 pesos. No? 2 pesos dito. Sa conversion naman is itong gagamitin natin for 80. For 80K divided by 91K divided by 91K. That's 5.27. So 5.27. So we may have differences in rounding off here. So there you go. And then, ang gagawin mo na is i-multiply mo by what value? Yun yung tanong. So, ang first figure, how much is the total cost of transferred out? If you're computing for the transferred out, you always would account for your normal loss. Hanggang dito ka parati. Ito. Ito, parati. Parati yan. It doesn't matter kung discrete man yan. Well, if it was continuous, zero din naman ang value niyan. But I just want to point out na hanggang dito yan. Hanggang dito mo yan ina-account. So, pag-a-addin mo yan. Pag-a-addin mo, that's the EUP na you want to multiply because that's the total of the transferred out. If you would wanna imagine na lahat ng transferred out mo is composed of these figures. Okay? So, yan. Yun yung gusto kong sabihin. Now, if you get familiar with this technique, medyo madadalian ka kasi hindi mo naman kailangan isulat lahat again. So, there. 72 plus 2, ganun lang siya. So, that's 74,000. No? multiplied by 2. Yan, kasi yan yung EUP mo eh. So, our answer would be, what? Red ko muna. 148 sa materials. Okay? And then, sa kabila, 5.27. 5.27 multiplied by, siguro maganda isulat ko muna. 72, that's 74. Okay? 74. So, saan galing yan? Yan yung naka-square na purple. Sa kabila naman, 72 plus 2 plus 4. That's 78. Multiply ito. Multiply. Okay? Multiply yan. And then, tama ba tayo dun? 72 plus 2 plus 4. 78 multiplied by 5.27. That's 411.006. So, again, we will have differences in rounding off here. So, lagay ba natin yan? 411060. Yan. And then 2 times 74,000. That's 148,000 here. Okay. Ano yung idadagdag natin dito? I mentioned a while ago na hindi mo na natin ina-account yung beginning na cost. Ngayon natin siya idadagdag. Against FIFO, you account for what you did this month. I-add mo yung nagawa last month. Okay? Yeah. So, that would be 15,000 here na idadagdag natin. And then, dagdag ulit tayo dito sa kabila naman ng eto naman is 22,000. So, sa una, hindi pa malinaw to. Kung hindi pa malinaw sa'yo, ulit-ulitin mo lang, practicein mo lang ng practicein. Try mo i-solve sa sarili mo. Okay. Then, you will understand eventually yung relationship ng mga numbers na pinagsasasabi ko dito. So, 163,000. And then, 411060 plus 22,000, that would be 433,060. So, simply pag-addin mo lang yan na yung transferred out cost mo. Okay? Kasi nga, dito yung nanggagaling eh. Nandito yan, yung mga naka-purple na yan. So, 43,060 plus 163,000. 596,060. Medyo malayo tayo, no? Siguro because of rounding off, I don't know, 5.27, 72 plus 2 plus 4, 72 plus 2 plus 4, 78. Multiplied by 5.27, 411. Siguro, sa rounding off talaga siya. 480,000. Try ko na hindi mag 5.27 divided by 91,000. 5.2747, multiply ko siya ng 78,000. 411,428 nga. So, malaki. 5.27 multiply ko ng 78,000. 411,060 lang. So, sige, try ko hindi na ako nag-round o 5.27, wait lang, 480,000 divided by 91,000. Yan, so medyo marami yung numbers na yan. Multiply ako ng 78,000. So, I have result of, lagay ko na lang ng ganyan. Or dot, yan. Dot. Okay. So, 411,428 or 429 yung lalabas. Baguhin ko lang to. 429. So, 411,429 plus 22,000. 433,429. Okay? So, 433,429 na ilagay natin dito. Para lang lumapit tayo dun sa 433,429. So, ang result natin plus 163,000. 596,429. Okay. 596,429. Transferred out cost ito ah. So, yan transferred out ko. Again, parang hiniwalay mo yan. Yan, ganyan. Hiniwalay mo siya. Ganyan. Na-mention ko na kanina, yung You know what, let's account for ending inventory kasi ito yung ending inventory na tinatanong niya. So, gawin natin yan. Mabilis lang. Ending inventory, same lang din. Ending inventory EI na lang ilagay ko. Ito lang yung kukunin mo dyan. So, yung mga EUPs na nandun, gamit mo itong cost per EUP na ito. Yan, multiply natin. So, hindi ko na ilalagay yung operation. So, i-multiply ko na lang. So, that's 2 multiplied by 15,000. So, saan galing yan? Ito. Kasi nga, yan yung ending inventory na EUP natin. So, yan. Multiplied by cost per EUP. Napaka-importante na itong cost per EUP kasi pag nagkamali ka dito sa number na to, mamamali na rin yung mga solutions, yung mga answers mo. So, 30,000 here. Ending. And then dun sa kabila, gawin ko ulit yung kanina, 480 over 91, and then saka ko i-multiply ng 12,000. So, 63,297. 63,297. Yan. So, plus ako. Plus 30,000. So, 93,296. Meron ba? 93,296 meron pa. 296. So, nakadalawa na tayo. Yung, yan. Hiwa-hiwalayin natin. So, eto lagyan ko ng ganyan. Ayaw niya. Lagyan ko ng gawin natin. Pati ko na lang iganto. Ewan kung straight ba to. Yan. Pangit. Dami pong alam, no? Padala ko niya ito. Wait lang. Yan. Orange. So, ito. Parang magkakulay lang din. Gawin natin. Sorry. Ang daming alam. Yan, gawin natin blue. Okay. So, ito. Yan. Yan, period yan. Period cost. So, period cost. Period cost. Expense outright. Okay? So, yan yung hinahanap natin dito. So, period cost or expense, sabihin na lang natin. Sa abnormal loss. So, multiply lang natin dun sa mga EUP na yan. That's 1,000 multiplied by 2. Edi 2,000. Okay? And then, yung next, 480 over 91 multiplied by 1,000 din. 5,274. 5,274. So, pagplasin mo lang din, plus 2,000. So, ang sagot, 7,274 or 7,275. 75. Okay. So, ayan. Ganun mo lang siya hiniwa-hiwalay. Diba? So, ito lang yung gamit-gamit mong number dyan. Okay. And ano pa yung distinct dito? Ito. Yung pag-plus mo na ito. Ito. Yan. Tsaka yung 180. Diba? 15 tapos yung 222. Ito yun, Ito. Yan. Yan yung mga distinct dito sa FIFO. Okay. So, balikan mo kung hindi mo masyado na-gets. Balikan mo siya. Kung paano yung proseso. Ganito lang siya dapat. And again, hindi mo naman kailangan isulat pa yan kung kabisado mo na ito. Diba? So, ang sagot natin talaga yan is yung letter A. 596,429, 93,296, tsaka 7,275. So, which is nung na-compute na natin transfer load, yung 596,429, pwede na tayong sumagot eh. Diba? Pwede lang siya. Now, dito sa spoilage, uniformly, no? Sabi niya, uniformly. So, same lang. Huh? So, like I've said, kung gagawin ko to, kung let's say itong number na to is nag-iisa lang siya, ganun pa rin ang process na gagawin ko. So, I will still have your transferred out, which is your beginning. Beginning, tapos meron akong SNT, which started and transferred, tapos meron akong normal loss, tapos abnormal loss, tapos meron akong ending inventory, tapos yung total, di ba? Total. Okay, so my total would be, of course, 100 pa rin. 100k, tapos yung, kano nga ba yan? Memorize natin ito. 15k, 15k, tapos meron kang 1k na abnormal, meron kang 2k na normal, meron kang I started and transferred 72. Same lang din naman 72. Tapos meron kang 10k. Let's just imagine na isang separate problem ito, no? Isang separate problem. But if you were to do it na continuous siya, edi iti-tweak mo na lang itong mga sagot mo rito. I-adjust mo na lang. Like, meaning to say, eto, gawin mo tong, ano ba to? 5-0 pa rin, di ba? Kaya lang, ano ba dito? Continuous. So, tatanggalin mo lang naman yan Yung tatanggalin mo lang yung normal loss. Yung 2K na yan, wala na yan. So, 90K minus 2K. So, magiging ganyan lang. Magiging ganyan lang. Mababago yung cost per EUP mo, mababago rin yung EUP mo, ganun lang siya. Same lang naman. So, I'm just presenting it na what if this is a new problem that ito lang yung particular item na sinosolve mo. So, this is just how you're going to do it. So, this is 100%. Mali. Nasa, ano pa pala tayo? Nasa 5 pa rin tayo. So, this is 0%. This is 40%, right? 40% pa rin. And this is 100%. This is 100%. Sorry. Ito nga pala yung is 0 mo. So, 0%, 0%, 100%. Always 100% yung started and transferred. Yung abnormal, that's 100% naman daw. 100%. And, ito tayo, number 5 tayo. So, ito, 100% yung materials. Tapos, meron ka ditong, ilan yun? 80% done. 80% done. Okay. So, ganun lang siya. So, 0 yan. Alam mo nang 0 yan. 0 din yan. 4K yan. This is 72K. 72K, di ba? 1K. This is 15K. Total mo. This is 1K. 15,000 times 0.8 plus 12K. So, diretso mo na agad sa 12 plus 1 plus 72 plus 4. That's 89. 89 dito. 89K ka dyan. 72 plus 1 plus 15. 88K ka naman dito. 88K. Ulit lang tayo para make sure 72 plus 1 plus 15. 88. 72 plus 4 plus 1 plus 12. 89. Okay. So, yan na yung EUP natin. So, 5 pa rin naman. Yung i-account lang natin is yung magkano ba yun kanina? 180 and 480. Ito po yan. 180 and 480. Current month lang. So, cost per EUP na agad tayo. Cost per EUP. Ang amount natin dito is 180,000 divided by 88. Ay, 180 divided by 88. So, medyo mahaba na naman. So, 2. 0, 454545 or paano ko ba ito isulat? 2.0 4545 4545 infinity. And then yung sa kabila na cost per EUP natin is ko dito kasi ito yung gagamitin ko mamaya para diretso multiply ako. Dito naman 480 over 89. Yan, ganyan. Ito po yan, 480 over 89. Over 89. So, 5.39325. Ganyan, mahaba. 5.39325.8. Yan. So, multiply mo lang siya by, okay, remind lang ulit kita. Kasi ito po yung mga numbers na hanggang dito. Tapos hanggang dito yan. Pag transferred out transferred out cost ang tinatanong. Ito po yan. Hanggang sa normal loss. Okay? So, there. Multiply natin ng 72 lang na siya. So, multiply natin ng 72. Multiply din natin dito ng 72 plus 4, 76. Okay, so yan lang. Ang total cost mo. Ulit natin. So, 180 over 88 times 72,000. 147,277. So, 147,277 277 plus tayo ng 480 over 89 multiplied by 76,000. That's 409,888. So 409,888. So plus 147,277. 557,164. Parang wala tayong sagot. 557,164. Hindi, kasi kailangan pa natin i-multiply yung mga nasa beginning. Sorry, nakalimutan ko. Yung 15,000 and 22,000. So, 15,000 and 22,000. So, pwede mo na yung idiretso. Okay? Add na natin yung lahat. So, yan. Ulit, 147,277 plus 15,000. Pag sa materials lang ang tinatanong, ito lang ang sasagot mo. 162,277. Kabila, 409,888 plus 22,000, 41,888. So, pag plusin mo, mali yung ilipat lang natin dito. This is transferred out cost. Yan. Plus 162,277, 594,165. Wala pa rin. Asan ba tayo? Second pa lang, no? Ito, 594,160. Yan. 594,165. So, pang double check lang natin yung ending inventory. Gamitin natin itong nasa ilalim. Ito, 15,000. Ito, 15,12. So, multiply natin ng cost per EUP. 180 over 88 multiplied by 15,000. Pwede kong i-M plus yan. And then, 480 over 89. Ito pa rin. Multiplied by 12,000, pwede ko din i-M plus yan. And then memory recall, that would be 95,400. 401. Okay, so close. 95. Ending inventory is 95,401. Okay? So, tama pa rin naman. And then, yung next natin, yung abnormal loss. So, yun lang din. Ito naman, at saka ito. So, 180 over 88. Multiply natin ng 1,000, m plus ko. And then, 480 over 89, multiply ko ng 1,000, m plus ko, 7439. Ayun. So, tama pa rin naman tayo dito. Ito, and then ito. So, yun lang. Again, kung nagmamadali ka, pag nakuha mo na at sure na sure ka dun sa first number, you can move on to the next problem. Okay? So, dito tayo. Hindi lang tumatapat yung mga solutions natin per item kasi marami tayong nilalagay. What if burahin na natin? So, screenshot mo na lang yan. Burahin na natin. Okay? Burahin natin to. Pause mo na lang. Pag di mo nakuha. Solve mo lang sabay. Pause mo and then try mo kung pares tayo na makuha. Alright, so number 6 tayo. Number 6, nasagutan na natin yung dalawa. Number 6. Ngayon, try natin ng calculus method lang, no? Calculus method lang. So, yung, like I've said, yung ginagawa ko, you still have your, what if ito lang yung problem, ito lang, ganun ko pa rin siya isa-solve, kita ko pa rin. Kasi meron ko, hindi ko na ilalagay yung itong mga letters na yan, or yung mga titles na yan, no? So, gawin natin. So, 10, 72, 2, 1, 15. And then total ka ng 100. Double check mo lang pag parehas. Then multiply ka ng, kapag weighted average, no, ginagawa ko parehas na lang din para hindi ako nagkakamali. Kasi some would say na 72 plus 10, ilagay mo na lang kasi nga transferred out naman yan at 100% naman. So, but this is just me. So, sinaseparate ko pa rin siya kasi alam ko na ganyan yung pattern eh. So, i-100% ko lang yung lahat kasi nga weighted average. So, ina-account mo na lahat. Pati yung beginning. Okay, so that's 100%, 100%, 100%, discrete, ha? Discrete. So, 100%, 100%, then you have 100% here. So, ano pa nga ba? That's 10, 100 na. Shortcutin mo na. Diba? Now, sa contribution ako ng contribution. Conversion cost naman, that's 100%. 100%. Okay, 100%. 100%. And then you have your 80% done here. O, diba? So, kung alam mong ganyan yan, edi bawasan mo na lang ng, diba, 100 to. Diba, A1 15. 15 multiplied by 0.2, yung babawasin mo, di ba? And then minus mo lang siya, edi alam mo na ng 97 to, di ba? Alright. So, sige, para double check lang natin. So, 10 multiplied by 100%. So, alam mo na agad to na, you know what I mean, di ba? So, 15, again, 15 multiplied by 0.2, kasi yung tatanggalin, or 15 multiplied by 0.8, kung ba nang gusto mo, plus 1, plus 2, plus 72, plus 10. So, 97 siya, diba? So, that's your EUP. Kasi nga, nagtitipid tayo sa oras. So, that's ganun yung gagawin mo. So, that's your EUP. Again, you don't have to write that down. Ngayon, ang gagawin mo is, pag-a-addin mo ngayon ito. Pag-a-addin mo na. I-group mo na siya kasi nga weighted average naman siya. So, that's 180 plus ka na agad dito ng 15,000. Ito 480 plus ka din ng 22,000. So, yan na yung mga values na gagamitin mo doon. Pag weighted average, ganun talaga siya. 180,000 plus 15,000, that's 195. 480 naman plus 22, that's 502. Okay? So, there. 195. Gamitin mo dito, 195. Yan, yan ang cost per EUP. So kung may mga decimal na ganyan, gamitin mo na lang yan. 195 divided by 100. Yan. Tapos dito naman, kano yun? 502 divided by 97 ka naman dyan sa conversion. Okay? Tapos, i-multiply mo na lang to ng kung ano man yung hinahanap mo. So, kung ito yung hinahanap mo, since 100% naman yan, edi gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, hanggang dito yan, di ba? Tapos, ito naman yung bakit ko mapalbigyan? Yan naman yung abnormal. Tapos, ito yung ending. Okay. Label pa lang, abnormal. And this is your transferred out. Okay? So, ay, nakakasunod ka. So, mali yung ginuhilan ko. Yan. Ganyan. So, multiply natin by, so dito kung transferred out ang hinahanap natin, that would be 10 plus 72 plus 2. Diba? 84 yan. 84 yan. Ibang color na yung ginagamit ko guys. No? Napakakulay na. So, 84 yan. 84 yan. Okay? 195 divided by 100 multiplied by 84,000, 1,63800. So 502 divided by 97 multiply ka ng 84,000, that's 434,722. 434,722. So wala ka nang i-add dito, hindi mo na i-add itong amount na ito, itong mga to, kasi na-add mo na nga. Ganun kasi talaga pag weighted average. Mapapansin mo yung difference nila. 163,800 plus 434,722, that's 598,522. So meron ba lumabas? O letter A na naman. 598,522. Yan na yung transferred out cost mo. So pwede mo nang isagot yan kasi yan naman yung wala namang kaparehas, di ba? For the sake of discussion, solve na lang din natin yung iba. So, gawin natin yung ending inventory. At parati ko itong napipili. So, ending inventory, ang cost per UP natin, yan na lang kasi maraming decimal. So, ang ginagawa ko na lang, direkta ko na lang 195 over 100, multiply ko siya ng 15 dito sa materials kasi 15 talaga siya dyan, and then 12 siya dito, diba? So, multiply ko siya ng 15,000, that's 29250. Dun sa kabila, 502 over 97, multiply ko siya ng 12,000, 62103. 62103. So, plus 29250, 913,353. Oh, tama naman tayo. Tama, 91,353. Okay. So, if I would do a calculator method, that would be 195 over 100, multiply ko siya ng 15,000, m plus ako, and then 502 over 97, tama yan sinabi ko, 502 over 9, what's going on, 502 over 97, multiply ako ng 12,000, m plus ako, I will still get 91,353. Okay? Now your abnormal natin na loss would be, again, this is discrete pa to, discrete. Hindi pa siya continuous. If it's continuous, tatanggalin mo lang ito, tatanggalin mo yun. Which is, yun yung gagawin natin later. Okay. Try natin i-adjust lang to yung existing nating amounts dito. So, abnormal So, 195 ako. Calculate method, 195. This is 1 and this is 1. Pwede ko na rin siyang 195 over 100. Multiply ako ng 1,000, di ba? And then m plus ko. And 502 over 97, multiply ko siya ng 1,000 ulit, and then m plus ko, and then memory recall, 7125 siya. 7125. Yan. So, pabilisin natin, 7125 na ba? Okay, tama. So, tama tayo. Again, kung yan na yung naunang sagot mo dun sa number 1, okay ka na. Yan. So, ganun. Ngayon, kung isolve natin yung kung sa actual board exam to or sa actual exam, yung weighted average, tingnan ko siya. Oh, okay, weighted average, alam ko. And then, uniformly throughout the process, sabi niya. Okay. Tapos yun yung next question. So, nasagot ko na to. Kunwari, tama na ako dyan. Ngayon, ang gagawin ko is, iti-tweak ko na lang to. Diba? So, ang gagawin ko is, alam ko na yung 195. Lagay ko siya dito, 195. Divide ko siya by, yung EUP ko mag-iiba. Kasi nga, mawawala yung 2. So, yung 100, kasi nga, 0 siya, di ba? 0%. Kasi, spread out natin siya. Method of neglect ang gagamitin natin. So, mababawasan siya ng 2, that would be 100 minus 2 over, minus 2 ako dyan, di 108. Alright? Yan yung multiplier ko. And then, ang multiplier ko dito sa transferred out, multiply ko siya ng 84,000. Wait, mali. Multiply ko siya ng, kasi pagka kinuha natin ito, di ba? Kinuha natin yan. Tapos mawawala yun, edi 82 lang siya. 82. Okay? O, try ko solve ah. Try natin solve. 195 divided by 108. Bakit 108? 100, that's supposed to be 98. 98. Mawawala yung 2. Okay, 195 divided by 98. Hindi, kailangan natin gawin yung isa, guys. So, gawin natin yung isa. Yung sa conversion. So, anong mawawala doon? That's 97 minus ka ulit ng 2. 95 na lang yan. So, ilalagay ko siya dito, 95. Diba? And then, yung 502, hindi naman yung mababago. So, 502 pa rin yan. Okay, so yan na yun. And then, multiply ko siya by, yun pa rin ito. 82 pa rin. Okay. 82. Hindi naman nagbago eh. Sinusulat ko dito, but again, you are supposed to be looking at those figures here, ha? Para mag-ingat ka lang ba? Kasi, again, ginagawa mo to, safe ka pag weighted average method. Pag FIFO, it would have been a different situation, okay? So, calculate method tayo. So, 195 over 98, multiply natin siya ng 82,000, m plus ako, and then 502, divide ko siya ng 95, multiply ko siya ng 82,000 ulit, m plus ako, and then memory recall, I got 596, 468. Meron ba? Yan, 596469. That's letter C. Okay? So, yan. Ito na yung pinaka-EUP mo. Hindi mo na siya, para make sure mo lang na hindi na round off. Yan na yung gagamitin mo, and then multiply mo, and then gamitin mo lang, m plus ka lang para mabilis ka. Alright, so there, i-complete pa ba natin? Try nga natin para basin yung 93257. Okay. So, 195. Ano bang gagamitin natin? Ano ba itong column na to ulit? Ending inventory. So, that would still be 15. Wala naman nagbago. 15 and 12. So, 195. Basically, EUP lang nagbago dito. 195 over 98. Multiply natin siya ng 15,000. M plus tayo. And then, yung next would be 502 over 95. Multiply natin siya ng 12,000. M plus tayo, MR 93257. Okay, lumabas pa rin siya. Okay. So multiply naman natin to ng Abnormal, that's 1K. And that's 1K. Okay, tingnan natin kung ano lalabas, ha? 195. Tanggalin natin. Memory clear, memory clear. Don't forget. Over 98 multiplied by 1000. Memory plus 502 over 95. Multiply natin 1000. Memory plus, memory recall, 7274. Okay, so tama pa yan. So, ganun lang. Para mabilis tayo. Calculator technique, tipid tayo sa oras. Well, we spent 50 minutes here solving 4 items basically. But again, that includes explaining the relationship between the numbers and yung mga techniques on how to efficiently resolve the problem at the most at the least amount of time. So, ganun lang. Our answers would be A, B, A, C for these problems. Okay? So, in case you would need to screenshot or ipa-pause mo na lang siya. Okay, so this one, yung mga answers natin. Alright, so that's all. Baunin mo to sa board exam, magiging CPA ka. Alright, bye now.